Pick six.
So we'll see if they can take better care of the football.
What are you doing?
Yeah, and sometimes, partner,
what are you doing?
Better.
Blake?
You just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it.
All that stuff
just goes right out the window. You're right
what are you doing, Blake? Just quit the game, bruh.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. To throw, Cousins.
Oh, I seen that. I seen it.
And he's able to get
I seen that. That was a free pick again.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Easy to beat.
Now Cousins. Steps away to his left. Oh, now a strip. He loses the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the
what are you doing?
Free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
A first down throw for Cousins.
Oh, my goodness. Give me that little Blake.
It's intercepted.
Give me that Blake. Give me that Blake. Told you to quit the game already.
Saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy.
Yeah, quit the game.
Can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Look at that. Just quit the game, bro.
It's complete.
Just quit.
Out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. The end result, 21 yards. Cousins to throw.
Yeah, lead the game. Lead the game, buddy.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Joseph on for the extra point.
Bro, just quit the game.
Good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First due.
And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down.
Just quit the game.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Cousins.
I tried it. Why did I throw that? Why did I throw that? Why did I throw that? Why did I throw that?
Look at him go. And the
Why
Vikings
did
are
I
going to
throw
take
that?
possession of the football.
Bro, you got lucky.
Like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake.
You got lucky, buddy.
Because they're inside the red zone, so you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Following the interception, Cousins. He'll dump this off to Cook.
Bro, it's 14-0.
Hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Bro, it's 14-0.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Bro, you suck. What are you talking about?
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I don't care.
On second down, Cook. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a nice pickup. Throwing his Cousins.
Big bag, I read that like a book. If I on my linebacker.
Incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
I'm gonna pick you, bro.
On second and goal, Cousins. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
I'm telling you, you're finna throw a pick.
Really
Watch
like
this.
to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
They throw a pick.
Cousins. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
He's not even going to throw it.
That is now 2 sacks for him here in this
going
first
for
half.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A
Okay,
huge sack on third down, and that's going to
really
force him
going
into
for
a field goal attempt.
Fourth down, Cousins out to his left. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight out of the turf.
Bro, just quit the game, bro. Just give my dub. Just quit.
Fourth down pass attempt, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
Just close out.
The Minnesota
Boy, I'm
offense
winning.
about ready to get this next drive underway.
Why would I quit?
It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well.
Ooh, look at that catch. Look at that dive.
But it's the NFL.
Look at that dive. Oh my God.
Quickly. So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Play fake. Cousins. Well, going for Jefferson.
That's why he's the best in the league. This is why he's the best in the league. Bro, just quit, bro.
50 yards.
Just quit,
and
bro.
The Vikings have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that, because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure.
Thank you.
My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide them. Y'all on offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fire
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys.
Fuck, I just fucked up.
The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I give up on my linebackers.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott.
Oh, give me that. Look at that bait to the crib. Look at the bait to the crib. Bro, this slow ass nigga, bro. That pick 6. This nigga slow.
That's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession.
This nigga slow.
They know that their offense will get the ball to start the 2nd half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Anthony Barr in on the tackle. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run it again with Cook. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. They'll run for it.
1st down, he get it.
Close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Up the middle. Here's Elliott. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Inside give to Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. No score.
Oh, my God.
Sports. Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
But just kick it, bro. Play smart and kick it. Bro, why are you going for it? Just kick the ball.
He may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head. 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. They'll get 19 yards there, and it'll be a Dallas first down. A give to Elliott. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. CD Lamb, 44 yards. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Mara, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change?
Throw the ball.
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll start. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Here's Prescott. Man open left side is Brown. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Prescott looks to throw on first. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Touchdown! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Nwangwu now from his end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Cousins throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there. Cousins to Thielen. 42 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. Down inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there, 21 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Osborne. Touchdown, Vikings. K.J. Osborne from 8 yards out. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Prescott on 1st down. Right back to his running back, Ezekiel Elliott. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
50 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
In ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it. 7 yards on 1st down. That fits the bill.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Nwangu now from his end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. He's at the 40, the 20, and he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Escaping and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Danielle Hunter in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
This nigga quit. Oh, man. This nigga quit. Had to lock it in. Yes, sir. Locked it in. Made this nigga quit. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere. 20-year career minimum. I don't follow trends. I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gonna give us some. Let's reflect times. I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, she made that nigga quit. Just let me talk. Oh man. Use a different team. Try to build. Those defense look nice. My mind divided, take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father. But why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the building, we making a killing. Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Buffalo Bills and the New Orleans Saints. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from the Superdome. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Dalton right to the air.
I read that shit like a bug, nigga.
To open things up.
Come on.
As a corner, you have to be able to run.
This nigga went so slow. Damn. Slow ass linebacker.
Guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
I need a faster linebacker.
Looking to throw on second down. Winston. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search
just kick
of
it,
2
bro.
yards and
Just
only
kick
got
it, bro.
halfway there.
Just do it.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1.
Just kick the
Let's see
ball,
what they decide
nigga.
to do.
Here we go with Kamara.
That shit was dumb as hell. You should have just kicked it.
4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They'll run on first down with Singletary. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Allen gonna throw.
Knew that was gonna kill him. Knew that was finna kill him. That nigga pressed.
Gabriel Davis, 29 yards. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. As this offense gets ready for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it. But I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves
slow
up
down,
and
buddy.
the touchdown that was just given up.
Let me at least
From
figure
the
out a
39,
play.
Winston.
Bro, a lot of these niggas too slow.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Damn, I should have stayed up.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3
Bro, we
yards.
on that
but
running
no
shit,
more
bro.
than
Ain't gonna
that.
lie.
2nd down.
We just gonna have to pass it all again.
From just shy of midfield, Winston. They'll get this out to Kamara. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. To throw is Winston.
I definitely thought he was gonna throw the other nigga. Why that's not a pick, bro? I had 3 niggas right there.
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
3 niggas. Ain't nobody deflected or none.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
This is key.
Here's Winston. He completes it to Olave. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 18. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. From the red zone now, Winston.
I definitely thought he was running it.
That is caught.
I faded on that run.
Saints. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. Lutz good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. These 2 teams all tied after 1. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they that's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Pete Werner. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now, the offense, they had really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker, partner. He took matters into his own hands and his legs on that pick. And once he had it, I don't think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here.
Yeah, they've fallen
behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie, 77 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Bro.
And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run it again with Kamara. And some room to roam now. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jameis to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that.
So I got to get a faster tight end.
Touchdown, Saints. Traquan Smith with a second touchdown here in this first half. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. McKenzie now from his end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
It's like, bro.
Because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards the pickup there. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Play action. Now it's Allen. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From midfield, here's Allen. And the defense has it covered.
Shit, bro.